Mr. Cameron here, and today I'm with Seafood T-Boy, and we're going to give the next lesson. What we're going to concentrate. What we're going to work on today is the entry techniques. Again, this is a drill that you have to repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat, and I'll show you how you can work it and train it. Yeah. Now we're starting with 10. It's not important that you remember thousands of techniques. What's important is you have a basic idea, and this is an entry level to give students who are beginners and starting Wing Chun something to think about and how you can enter and spar. So again, we're working from a starting position of guard hand to guard hand. Yeah, from this position here. And the first one is I'm always going to laugh and try and punch him in the face. Stop, don't move. I try and punch him in the face. But he's going to block it, and if he blocks it, I trap him, and then I come with my rear hand and punch him. And this we're going to know as number one. So watch again. So laugh, he blocks it, trap, and punch. So again, just repeating here. If I just keep laughing, punching, he can always defend it. So you have to trap before you actually hit. So again, don't just stand here and play patter cakes. You must make sure if you're out of distance, you step in until your legs are alive. And one. So I laugh, he defends it, trap him, and punch. We're not looking at defences. We just want to learn how to call it an entry technique. So I've got an idea. If someone puts anything in the way, you replace it and hit them. So I'm using laugh and punch, trap, and one. Okay. So again, so two people can have a go. He laughs and traps me, punches, traps me, laugh and trap, laugh, trap, and punch. So here, I think we'll scrap that one. Okay, so alright, going to go now to entry net technique number 2. Okay, this is very simple, very easy. Instead of using laugh, say you're going to use park and chop to the side of the neck. So again, it's important when you start learning entry techniques that you know exactly what the first movement is. I commit myself to fax Aaron and chop him into the neck. Yeah. So when I go in, don't use this hand wide, go straight in, park here. Watch my legs from this position here. If you feel his elbow come up, you'd grab using carousel, then punch him into the ribs. So if you feel him defending by using park cell and lift his elbow a little bit, then number 2 is perfect for this. Don't need to lift your elbow up, just keep your hands in the position. So I park and chop, grab his elbow, and hit him into the ribs. So park and chop, and hit. Keep your hand there, please. And what we're trying here is a 2-to-1 hand concept. So again, so I go here, here. Once you learn, sorry for the noise about the tray, but again, what's important, it's not how I film this, but it's most important you get the lesson that I'm trying to teach you is how to train at home. Because that's what we want to do, guys, is knowing how we can go with a training partner. That's the reason why I'm wearing black and not my red. Yeah, I'm not a master today. I want to show you how I would be training when I want to train and get good at Wing Chun. That's something I was very, very good at, knowing how to train with a training partner. So we combine the 1 and 2 together. So from here I go laugh, trap, and punch. Yeah, that's my number 1. Then I put in number 2. Yeah, I do it a few times. Then I do mix 1 with 2. Yeah, 1 and 2. Okay, and then of course I do my 3, then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and continue. Now let's look at number 3. Number 3, as I come and park and chop, I come up to Tan Sao, I move across and underneath and form a Tan Sao. I slip the front hand out of the way, he will get his rear hand up, I snake through, trap both his hands, and then punch with my rear hand. Now what's important is the timing, not to be too fast, you have to wait till his hand comes up before. So sometimes when I'm sparring, I'm using this, I hold my hand up here, you see his hands come up, and you take it. So you've got to pop it. So here, park, here, change angle, trap. Very, very good. So again, a lot of times, sometimes students have their Munso words too close, so you snake through and do this movement. So again, it's park and chop, tam, grab and hit. Now for simplicity for this lesson only, I'm doing all the training, but we would do normally 1 for 1, okay? Just for explanation. So trap, number 1, number 2, and number 3. Okay? Okay, number 4 is a variation of number 3, we just put a lower shot in. Sometimes I go here, and I park and chop, going again, and I feel him go back a little bit, so with this hand I slip off and hit him into the solar plex. This brings him down, and I come straight back up, because whenever you hit low you go back up, he brings his hand up, and you trap to number 3. Yeah? So you go here, body shot, and come up, and trap. Here, body shot, and come up. Again, the reason why you're doing these movements, guys, is repetition, training your hands to follow up. Someone blocks something away, move it and continue the movement. You just don't accept that someone you get through with your first shot. Ideally, of course, in a fighting situation, if I can hit T-ball with the first punch, I knock him, then of course I just follow up from here. But he's a bit faster, he's a bit good, so he blocks it. So therefore I've got to have these entry techniques. This is the reason why we do the drill. So now what I do is I put linking together. I put it with number 1, I put it with number 2, I train number 3, and I train number 4. Okay, so next one we're going to go into is number 5. I like number 5, it's a hammer fist. From here, lap and chop, hold his hand up and into the body here, solar plex. Yeah, so I go here, 1, 2. I don't pull the hand down, I keep the hand up and hit here. So I practice number 5. I laugh and fax out him, chop him, then hammer fist. And again, when I hammer fist, I come back just in case something comes through. And then you see, I can link it to number 1 if I needed to. So again, putting that together, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. Alright? Guys, it's just a matter of training it. Then you can do 5, 2, 3. Your partner can call out numbers. What you need to do is get speed and tray it and make it fluid. The shapes and the positions come important. That's not what I'm trying to get over today. But again, there will be time on this membership site when I start seeing your techniques and you start showing me what you're doing. It depends what I want you to work on, because your position is key. That's where the forms come in. But today I just want you to understand how you can train and have a lot of fun at home with a training partner. Alright, number 6 is a back fist. Yeah? I circle with a Hunsao on the inside and I side punch him to this side here. So I need to move my line offline. And as I do that, he blocks it with his rear hand, and I move back and hit him with a side punch on this side here. It's a very good technique. I go here, here, and it opens them up. Then I have my sweeps, elbows, kicks, whatever you want to follow up later once you've actually got in. You've got to get position. Side punch. And notice my side punch here, with the hands here, I can use my shoulder if I need to, or the elbow to open them up. Okay, so once more, number 6 is side punch, side punch. If he doesn't defend it, guess what? Don't defend it. If he doesn't defend it, guess what? You hit him. Then he'll go up with his hand, and then you hit him again anyway. So you always got to make sure you complete the movements. Yeah? Okay, number 7. Number 7 is one of my favourites. You lap and chop. And this is just a straight uppercut into the throat. That means if he doesn't have his position elbow inside, then he's in real trouble. So again, lap and chop, and then uppercut. Common mistakes are people try to leave 2 to 1 hand, and then you're in trouble. Again, I'll do another video on specifically on each one of these techniques and how to train them specifically. But first of all, let's just get to know these 10 entry techniques and to practice it, and then I'll show you all the different variations in another video on how you should do each one from there. So, again, we can intellect 1, 2, yeah, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6, 7. Okay, number 8 is quite nice. I park and chop again, because he pushes his hand across a little bit. It's a lap and fax out, or lap and back fist. Makes no difference which one you want to do. So I park and chop, lap and fax out. Park and chop, lap and fax out. Okay, so once we've got 8, we can put them into our system. Once more, going into number 1, yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, just 2 more. Again, guys, when I used to do this many years ago, I think it was, we did over 40, but again, it's no need to remember 40. It was just a way of teaching and training. Everything's a very variable, and there's so many different variations you can do. But the key is knowing how to train and how to make drills for yourself to improve your Wing Chun. Now, number 9, very simple. You park and chop from this position here, and with the hand on the parallel line, you leave and you hit with this one. It's like a 7, but it's on the parallel line. Yeah. So you go here, park and chop, then hit and slip off and hit here. You feel you can't hit him in his body, so you go up high instead. Yeah? This means you have a choice with the number 4 whether you go to the body or you go to his head. Because you feel to lift his hand up, you just slide along and hit his leg and here. So again, number 9, park and chop, and hit. Okay, then you put it into your system. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then of course we're going to do the last one. Last one is puck. Yeah, very, very simple. Is that you go in the puck and chop, he defends it, and then you go straight off and puck again. So it's puck. 10 actually works very well with number 8 because you puck and thack or puck, depending on the person pushes you. And you'll find that the puck, and sometimes because you're hitting him in the neck, he starts lifting his elbow up, so it's perfect for number 2 and follow-up movements later. But again, that will come from experience, guys. What you've got to do is you've got to train these 10 over and over and over again, and through repetition, yeah, and variables, and being able not to say, oh, this number's this or this, you'll start feeling it and seeing how you can get into these techniques and looping them. So again, let me just start again. Basic fundamentals. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10. Okay guys, that's my today's lesson.